If I could make a list of the top 3 keys to finding a winning dropshipping product, it would be number 1, product validation, number 2, ad creatives, and number 3 would be your offer. Everything else like product page, logos, doesn't matter much in comparison to these 3 key steps. Now I'm going to show you the main focus of this video is going to be our ad creatives and how we make a winning ad, but I will also be showing you exactly how I validate a winning product and why I choose the creatives that I test. So firstly, we've found the product that you want to run. Ideally, we've found that on TikTok organic. Once we've found the product, we're searching the product name. So I'm also showing you guys a winning product in real time. This product here called the bow jeans has these little bows on the pockets in the back of the jeans. We can see that all the creatives being uploaded for it are very recent, 1 hour ago, 2 days ago, or 1 day ago, if that's the product. There's heaps, there's content down here, just like last month, okay? 5 days ago, so plenty of recent content. That is what we want, that is ideal. So now I'm gonna give this product a test because it looks recent, but firstly, I'm gonna click on the video and I'm gonna have a quick look. Here's a new video 1 hour ago like we saw, and there's already comments saying, I need this, like OMG, okay? Let's look at one that's a bit more, I think down here I saw one, might be this one. So like they are sold out. What are these called? Shows the top, these are in need. So where are they from? So they really like the jeans, okay? And secondly, the jeans are sold out. That's a very good sign because that means the demand is very high and the supply is low. So now we get onto our supplier and we create a supply for this demand. But let's focus on the creatives now. I'm going to use this creative because it is recent and I think it's a good creative, okay? I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna open Snaptic, download it onto Snaptic here. And then once that's done, I'm just going to drag and drop it into CapCut. Okay, so we're in CapCut now. I'm going to keep this muted due to copyright, but the audio that you use, if it was a recent posted TikTok just like this one, only an hour ago, I would recommend leaving the audio. It's probably a trendy audio. That's why the creator is using it now. So that's not a bad sign. If for some reason you're running a product that is a few months old, it may be a good idea to go and find a current, like up-to-date trending audio just by scrolling TikTok. It's not hard, okay? It's very easy to figure out what audios are trending. For our creatives now, number 1, the most important part to the creative is probably our watch time, okay? So really the easiest way to keep this in a good sort of ratio is don't go over 15 seconds long. So 6 to 15 seconds max for your creative. This one's about 12 seconds, so that's perfect. Number 2, what I like to call is the money shot. We want to find like what's unique about the product you're running. This one, obviously, it's the bows at the back, okay? This creative is set out pretty well already. It's got the money shot in the first 3 seconds. That is what I recommend. If it started with a clip like this for some reason, I would cut and edit so like this clip is first in the first 3 seconds. So that's what you need to keep in mind. I might show another creative and maybe I can like show you that another example, but I'm sure that makes sense, okay? The money shot or the unique angle of the product needs to be in the first 3 seconds. So this creative is laid out perfect. That's good for me because we don't want to spend much time editing and testing a product that we're not sure is going to get sales yet, okay? We just want to get a test up. We want to see what the metrics look like and we want to see if we can scale this product. So this creative is laid out pretty well for me. All I need to do now is add our text. This is the most, probably the second most important element, okay? It is using our text in a way that we are showing them our offer and we are sort of giving them a reason that they need to buy it off us. So for this text, as we saw, it was sold out. Just from the little amount of comments that we read through, it was already sold out. So my text, I'm going to run it from the entire start to finish of the creative. And I'm going to use, so I've just used this text, default text. The sort of hook that I'm going to use, we'll call it, is I'm going to say, hurry girls, get the viral $20 bow jeans before they sell out again. Now, if you hold the Windows key and press semicolons, you're going to bring up these emojis that work for CapCut. They look a bit funny here, but when it's exported and posted onto ads, it's completely fine. So we might just do, like an eyes face, because we're kind of telling them to hurry up. Now, Proxima semi-bold is the native organic TikTok font. That's what we want to use. We're going to bring it down to about 8. We can stick it right in the middle. We're going to add this little stroke, which gives it that little black outline that you see on TikTok organic. And that's done, okay? That is all we need to do. Now, why? So firstly, the $20 offer I've put in there. That is huge. That is our low upfront offer that gets the click. In the back end, we are offering shipping. Maybe it's $10 shipping, so total, I would sell those for $30, and the cost of good may be $10, so there's a $20 margin. The $20 that we're offering here, getting them to click, getting them to add it to cart, by the time they see the $10 shipping, they are psychologically committed and they are impulsive buyers, okay? They are buying the item. So we need to include that offer in an organic way. I'm not saying buy now, $20 sale, ends midnight, okay? That is way too salesy. We want to fit in with the organic content that the users are just scrolling through on TikTok. That's why we don't edit much of the ad either. If we're doing zooms, transitions, like I see a lot of people, they mix in creators. So they have this girl with dark hair, and then they have like a blonde girl, and then they have some girl at the beach wearing the jeans, okay? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't look natural. So we just need to fit in. That is how to make a winning creative, okay? So that, I'm happy with this. Okay, this is creative number 1. Done. Let's grab another one, and I'm going to show you another example. Now, just going through TikTok again to find more creatives, and like the reason I want to pick this one is because it's viral, okay? It probably has the most views for this product that I've seen. So simply from that, it's showing that it works, okay? It's showing some validation. What else we can do here is we could try and find where this product comes from, which will help with our creative, or it'll help with our hook. But this is what I was talking about before. This audio is probably very trendy. It's probably very good. I'm going to leave it on, and I'm just going to download this off Snaptic, and let's throw it into CapCut again. So what I meant by that is I've tried to find the source of the product. So it seems to be coming from this shop here, and they are selling it for about 92 Australian dollars, which is probably 60 US dollars. So it's actually not crazy expensive. Like sometimes we'll find these products and they're like $100, $200, $300. This is sold out in a few sizes though. And it's still expensive enough that we can use that as like as an incentive to buy it off us for much cheaper, okay? I guarantee you could get this for like $8 cost of goods. Therefore, you can sell it for like $30 total. But that's where the low upfront comes in. So I'm going to use this though, and I'm going to say it's $100. I'm just going to use that in my next hook. So we've downloaded this creative I was showing you guys on TikTok Organic. This one's very, very viral. So I actually want to keep it as much as I can the same, okay? I don't want to fix what's not broken. Again, it's just like I was saying, it's showing the money shot in the first 3 seconds, okay? This is why it's viral. This is how you make winning ads. So this is like how to, if you were to go into branding or just wanted to increase your skills as a media buyer as such, this is a very important step, okay? Make sure your winning angle is in the first 3 seconds of the creative. Now, that being said, I like this one. It's 13 seconds long. It's set out good. It's got a nice trendy audio on it. We're going to add our text, but this time we're going to use that pain point as our hook. So we're going to go, I feel bad for the girls that, we're going to call it 100, like I said. $100 for these when I only paid $20. And then we'll do like a cry face. Okay, so that's good. Again, Proxima semi-bold. We're gonna bring it down to about 8. Now we can see that there's some text under here. A lot of the time I'll actually add a background, which is here, and I'll cover that text. But this is super low down on the creative, and I'm actually thinking that it may even be cut off by when we run ads. There's like the shop now or our call to action button there. I think that will probably be blocked. So I'm not going to worry about that text down there. I'm actually just going to put this in the middle and leave it. It's not that bad anyway. It just says you need to go get these bow pocket jeans right now. So that's not a bad thing. We're going to have this from the start to finish of the creative. Line it up. And then we're going to add the stroke, which is up down here. So just give it that little black border. It makes it a bit easier to read, and that is what most organic videos look like. So I like to put it on 8, which when we put it in full screen, it's still like, it's a decent size, okay? Now, so this is using the pain point. This is showing them, it's kind of like the old school when you sell a problem, solve a product. Show them the pain point and then give them a solution. Here's the pain point, it's $100 everywhere else. Here's the solution, $20 from us, okay? That's another very good creative. Let's do one more. All right, so the last one we'll do, I'm gonna use this one here. Now, again, just always check these comments. These are from very recent comments. They're all just very positive, okay? They clearly have some good demand. They clearly have that viral element to them. So this is what I call product validation, okay? Product validation, some people are probably going, oh, what's that? Like, that is the main course that I teach inside my Discord, Ecom Paradise. So I would recommend learning more about that. It is extremely important. But I'm going to download this one again on Snaptic, and we will get that into CapCut. Okay, so this one's about 16 seconds long, and we may end up being able to cut it a little bit. Now, because also this is a perfect example, this is what I wanted to show you guys. At the start of the video, we can see that it's taking, like, this is probably, how long is this? This is about 3 seconds here of wasted time, okay? This is why this video isn't viral for this, for this creator, okay? I'm gonna cut this up, and I'm actually gonna start the video from like right here when we're showing the money shot. Then we'll edit and put it together. I'll show you how we do that there. In the end, I'm gonna make sure I actually get it below 15 seconds. So I'm gonna cut some of it out as well. Probably just this whole start. Anyway, because I'm doing that, I need to right click and extract the audio. Because I'm going to be cutting and moving this audio here, it would obviously move the audio with it. So we're going to have this playing the audio down here, so it just stays in one song. So let's start this at about here when she's turning. I'm just going to cut this because, again, there's time we're trying to shorten in this creative. So now it starts with this sort of money shot. She moves around a little bit. And then she shows it again to finish the creative. That's pretty much perfect. Like, that's all I had to do. I can't stress this enough. Like, creatives are super important, but it doesn't mean you need to do all this crazy stuff, okay? You just have to have the eye for making an organic creative. So that's all I needed to do. Cut out that intro. It's a waste of time. Now we got the sale angle in the first 3 seconds, and then we're also finishing with it, which is nice as well. So now I'm just going to remove the audio. Cut the audio. We're working with about 12 seconds now. Perfect. And then we can see that on the screen in very small text, we've got your sign to get these bow jeans. Now, I actually like that hook as well, but how I make that a little bit better is I include our offer. So I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. So this could be our third creative. I'm going to cover that. Texture's got there. So your sign to get these viral $20 bow jeans. And then we can do like love heart eyes or something. You could even do like a bow ribbon emoji here. Again, we're going to bring it down to about 8. This time, because we're going to cover it, we're going to add the background. I'm going to change this to this second. You can see it like covers just the text. Change it to white and then make the text font black. Now drag it above the current text, and just to make it look a little nicer, because it's a little bit hard to read, I actually like to bring the rectangle out, the rounded edges, and then bring the height and the width out. So I do it quite a bit. You can see that the white box has just gotten a bit, I'll click off it, a bit bigger. So it's a bit easier to read. There's a bit of space between it and the text, okay? Important with the background is make sure you're not covering like the sale angle. So let's say I had this like down here, okay? Obviously that's not a good thing, but it's in a perfect spot up here, and it's not too big. We'll show it in full screen, so it's good. That's the third one done, okay? That's the kind of stuff I want you to do, and that's the kind of creatives I want you to use from like TikTok organic, that they've got good comments, they're recent. But one more thing is that all you need is one winning creative to generate $100,000, $200,000, okay? You don't need a whole lot. So what you need to do to maximize the chance of finding this winning creative is you need to test more. No way would I run this product with just these 3 creatives, okay? I would at least get 6 or 7, okay? I probably would get 10 if I were to run this product. And I would test all 10, hopefully 2 or 3 work, get rid of the other 7, use those 3, scale them up. If I can scale them for a month or 2, which you should be able to do, if they start to die off, well then great, let's cycle in another 10, test those, get those winning ad creatives in a constant cycle, okay? But yeah, that's it. It's that simple. Like if I did these without like obviously talking over the top, I could probably get them out in 2 minutes per creative. And it doesn't take long, okay? So I hope you take these steps, and I hope you guys are making some very simple, clean creatives. And I know it will really make a change on your metrics for your product tests in the future. Now in Ecom Paradise, I'm going to drop those creatives and that product to the pro members, so anyone in there can run it and they can use the creatives that I've made. But I also want to show you guys that I do live dropshipping in the server all the time, okay? So I'm running up a store, it's at about 9K. This was a couple of days ago, it's 15, 16K now, but I'm running it up at live time. As well as that, I'm also showing the members that are happy to show how they're scaling, and I'm explaining how we're sort of scaling together, okay? So I've got like Wi-Fi here. He did a 21K day down here. We showed his metrics. We showed his 21K day. I'm scaling another store right now. I'm showing my sales, my ad account. I'm showing you how it's all done in real time, okay? You will never find this kind of insights anywhere else, okay? People charge tens of thousands of dollars for this info. So I would love to see you guys in Ecom Paradise. The value there is endless, and it is extremely worth it. So I'll drop the link below for the free section. There's a completely free beginner's guide as well, but I hope to see you guys there.